Hi everyone, and welcome to Smart Home Tech with Prakash. Today I want to talk about this particular product called USB-C 100 watt 3-in-1 cable charger. So basically USB-C, Lightning, micro USB, all 3-in-1. Plus it uses the USB-C port, it does 100 watt of output, and it's retractable. So the idea was to get basically a cable which is pretty small, good for travel, and can be used everywhere. And let me show you where it's available. So you can see it's on Amazon. The scaffold, the company says it's upgraded and all that. The version model I bought says 2022 upgraded. It's almost exactly same, still nothing changed. Point was simple, that I can charge my laptops, my iPads, everything with one cable, and I don't have to carry multiple cables. So one cable does it all, right? So this is a dream goal, but unfortunately I found some issues because of which I believe that I am not recommending this cable at this point. I had very high expectation when it comes to this particular product because the cost is really high for a cable. It's like pretty good price, and yet it does not work sometime, and that's the problem. Let me show you what the product is and how it works. So here you can see the cable. This is, as I told you, it's USB-C. So you connect it into the charger and then you get 3 different cables out of it, right? So zoomed in to have a quick view, and you can see we have a micro USB cable, we have a lightning cable. It's probably not certified because it doesn't say anywhere it is certified, but it clearly says 100 watt, no, 10 watt in this case, and USB-C is 100 watt, you can read it, right? So that's the best part of it, right? So almost everything is getting to the USB. iPads are already USB, and there's a hope that in the next few years iPhone will also move to USB, right? And this puck is basically keeping the cable inside it. The idea is that if you want to retract it, you want to hold both the sides and keep extended it. It has almost up to 6 feet of the cable, and if I zoom it, bring it in, this is how it works, and now you can use it. Now, having said that, let's look at some of the challenges. There you go. So some of the challenges I faced about it. So this is the charger I'm using, which has 65 watt PD charger here, plus a lot of other charger. I already did a review of this product. So far it's doing reasonably well. Now, I don't know, the issue is with the charger or with the cable. At this point, it seems like cable is the problem. So you can see I'm currently charging my phone. The charging is on, right? But if I disconnect this cable, take it out, and try to charge with this cable, this just does not work. There's no charging icon here, and that's a problem. We don't want that to happen, right? And at this point, if I bring in my iPad and try to charge my iPad also with that, it won't work. It does work. So you can see the power is coming to the cable, and now the iPhone charging is also started, which is interesting. Okay, so let's do it again. As you can see, the phone is connected. I added a screen to see the charging status, and you can see it's not charging right now, connected through it. And now the magic will happen. When we're connecting to iPad, it will start charging. So I'm just gonna connect to the iPad. You can see the iPad started at the same time the charging started here. Now the challenge is after every few seconds it's gonna on and off charging. So that's, now it's gone. Now it come back again, and as you can see, we'll wait for one more time, but see, now it's gone and come back again. So that's a problem. We don't want a cable to do that. So basically the power is coming and iPad is charging is fine. That's not a problem, right? But I don't want that kind of inconsistency here. Now if I remove the iPad and remove the cable, and if I just connect it to, say, charge some device, this is one of those RF gateway, so you can see there's no power here, right? Zoomed in a bit, so you can see there is no power here. Now if I just move this cable from basically this view to now, you can see that there's another, this is a small charger, this is not the PD charger, normal Type-C charger. Let's see what happens. You can see the power is now showing up and it's lighting up as well, right? So something is off. Depends on the connection, it works and it doesn't work, right? But if the same thing, I connect it to, say, another charger, this another charger, Anchor one, this does it, it always works, right? So in some chargers it's working, in some charging point it's not working, right? And that's a problem. This Anchor one is again 18-watt charger. This is the small one is again probably 18-watt charger. That's a 65-watt charger. It's working but very inconsistently, and that's the challenge, right? I mean, I want one table which I can take and use it for all the charging needs, but apparently because of this behavior, this inconsistency, it's basically not something I could use it all the time. And it's a 100-watt charging cable. If it just works, that would be so great, right? It doesn't work for these two ports, very inconsistent, especially the micro USB port. I tried it several times, noticed it. It's kind of ignoring it for a while, but I think it should not be working that way. Doesn't matter where you're connecting, right? And iPhone is 10-watt, but it's just not charging, right? And if you connect it with iPad, which it takes about 36 watt of charging at any point of time, it's not able to sustain the charging for iPhone, and it's kind of doing on and off, which probably make iPhone worse basically. So that's the reason. The product quality itself, I must agree, is beautiful. Yet it's pretty bulky for what it does. I wanted a fast charging, that's why I wanted to have this. Now there is another cable I have, which I probably bought it very cheap. The challenge with these cables is that, let me zoom in. The challenge with these cables are, this is again normal USB cable, right? This is normal USB cable, but this has like 4 inputs, so 2 USB and 1 USB micro, and then finally USB-C, right? So it has all what one would need, and it's beautiful. It works really great, right? It doesn't have those problems. It connects and works everywhere, but it's just that it's slow charging. Do you really want it? I wanted a good one which has, rather than normal USB charging, it has USB-C, so we can use 65-watt charging and all that. So because of that, this one I probably paid like $5-6, so more useful than the one I paid like $25 for this one. So that's why I think it's time for it to go. Thank you everyone for watching.